My name is Lindsay Thrift, and this is my persuasive speech entitled, Protect Your Children, Have Them Immunized. Are parents misinformed, or are they just choosing not to protect their children? Millions of children die worldwide every year from diseases that are vaccine preventable. However, vaccine preventable diseases are at an all-time low here in the United States. It is normal for all parents to want to spare their children from pain. In this speech, I will argue that participating in childhood vaccination prevents diseases and that the benefits of vaccination far outweigh the risks. I will call upon studies, statistical data, publications, and disease trends, and I will conclude by discussing results of studies of vaccination status over the last several decades. Childhood vaccination is not a new or an unsafe practice. The CDC maintains that the claim that autism is related to vaccination is fraudulent. Thimerosal, which is a mercury-containing preservative that was linked to autism, has been removed from all childhood vaccines except for some flu formulations. The CDC continues to recommend that all parents follow the ACIP scheduling guidelines for childhood vaccination. Vaccines have been administered since before 1796, when the first smallpox vaccine was developed. Since then, worldwide vaccination campaigns have been initiated and started us down the road to disease eradication. Unless a child has an allergy or a severe medical condition, it is safe for them to be vaccinated. Early childhood is the most crucial time for vaccination. According to pediatric nursing, children are most susceptible to severe disease complications from vaccine-preventable diseases during their first 2 years of life. Pertussis, or the whooping cough, is a contagious disease that is a lot of times fatal to infants and can be prevented by a simple DTaP vaccine. Hib, which is Haemophilus influenza type B, its incidence has decreased childhood meningitis cases from 40 to 100 per 100,000 children down to 1.3 children per 100,000 children since the vaccine was developed. The MMWR says that increased coverage of preschool-aged children has resulted in historically low levels of vaccine-preventable diseases in the United States. Young children have immature immune systems, which predisposes them to illness. All germs are new to an infant, so they have no immunity to fight it off, but they have to develop it for themselves. Vaccines offer active immunity, which is the same kind of immunity that you develop if you suffer from a disease. So, if you get the varicella vaccine, which is against the chickenpox, it gives you the same immunity as if you'd had the chickenpox disease yourself. Childhood immunization has significantly decreased and in some cases eradicated vaccine-preventable diseases. Article from Health Affairs says as a result of shots, vaccine-preventable diseases have fallen 99% as in compared with the years 1900 to 2000. Smallpox has been eradicated, and polio is on the verge of eradication. Mortality from chickenpox among children aged 1 to 4 has fallen by 92% since the initiation of the varicella vaccine. The World Health Organization estimates that routine vaccination prevents 2 to 3 million deaths annually. Since the Measles Initiative came about in the year 2001, over 700 million measles vaccines have been administered to children worldwide, and an estimated 4.3 million measles-related deaths have been averted as a result. Not having your child vaccinated is like sending them into the battlefield without the proper weapon. Everyone gains immunity either by being exposed to a disease or being vaccinated. To keep a child from having to suffer through a disease, I argue that all parents should follow the ACIP recommendations for childhood vaccination, as it has been proven effective and safe in the United States as well as worldwide, and continues to suppress vaccine-preventable disease prevalence, even as new vaccines are developed and new diseases arise. Thank you for listening.